Destin, you're so nasty.
I sit back, feel the breeze, rolling woods, hit the weed, palm trees, Lamborghini. I'm doing like what you mean. I'm doing good, 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 I'm doing good. Catch me in the club off the deuce, say I'm so drunk. VIP, $1,000 bottles, girl, you know us, know us. I had to be patient for this blow up. We would never be shit, remember that's what they told us. Look, that's what they told us. But look at me now, kicking back in the Rover. Baby, I'm never sober. If talking behind me, I'm not pulling over. She tapped me on the shoulder. She gave me a number and told me come over. Probably just in the chauffeurs, but I'm chilling and I sit back, feel the breeze, rolling woods, hit the weed, palm trees, Lamborghini. I'm doing like what you
Yeah, we in the building, y'all.
I'm doing good, I'm doing good, I'm doing good, I'm doing
Rock Logic's in the house.
I'm doing good,
Sorry, I'm a little tardy, but because we've been updating the production of the show, we got stuff. Got my man Debonair in the house. We gonna get it started. Just giving y'all time to get into the chat room. And if you're in the chat room, please don't troll. Say hello. Say hi. Let me know you're there. Oh, this is. I think this record's left over from Maria's show. I got an interesting record I want to play. Hold on. I'm going good. I'm going good. Hold on, let me see. I think I got my man Debonair's record. Let me check it out. Download it. All right. Download. Yeah. Okay. So, you know what? I'm not going to play this other one. May not be memory. Oh, okay. Yeah, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to play I have the video for one, so the one that I don't have the video for, that's the one I'm going to play. Once again, it's The Real Discussion with Rock Logic. I'll be hitting the button in a minute. Drop the cameras on, and then we're going to get it on. Once again, big shout out to Debonair in the house. Thank you very much. Coming through, bringing the saucies. We like the saucies. Not that I want to get saucy, but a little drink tonight would be nice. Of course, I had a little drink last night and the night before, and apparently the night before. Yeah. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna give this record a whirl. Play my man Deb's record. I met him last night at my man Ahmed Rodriguez showcase, Power 105. My man DJ Whatever was in the building. Sweet Tea was in the building. Rock Nation was in the building. Maria Davis was there. It was a nice night. So we met a couple of acts. I'm sorry, what?
That was
Yeah,
it.
they did another one last night.
Yeah. After Mad Wednesdays, he went to another place.
So the one after he did with Baba T, he did another one last night. Yep. Once again, it's the real discussion. So put in some work. Just letting you all get into the chat room. If you're in the chat room, make sure you share the show. Usual shit. Make sure you share the show. I'm playing this next record. It's my man Debonair's joint. Let's try it. Let's see what it sounds like.
Welcome to the bar mitzvah, huh? Yeah, all this fear, love, and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully. Respectfully.
What's up, Michelle, my belle? I see you.
What's next for me? Protect your energy.
Michelle, my belle. What's going on,
On the
darling?
recipe, mess with me in this restaurant.
Hey. Once again, just letting you guys get in the chat room. Well, I play a couple of jams, and I'm sorry I'm late today. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so we having a production meeting.
Allegedly. Pardon me for curving your parties and group chats. I ain't into socializing with a booth at. I'm more focused than ever this year, true that. Boy got a new pack, like pop a brand new bag. Respectfully, not putting out trash, that's neglecting me. I treat this like the cooker when fixing. Peep the recipe, I'm in his head and I ain't say shit. That's telepathy. Went from no frills to now having to shake with me. I'm moving every thesis like telekinesis. Hide the women in the
Michelle,
children's
my
arms,
belle.
and the nieces. Hustle man, most days I'm picking up the pieces. Last OG.
Oh, word?
When they ain't feed us, my homie girl.
You got a pneumonia? Dealing with pneumonia?
Unemployment over now, so expect them with the Nina. By any means.
Pneumonia ATM.
When you see us walk
What's that,
around
pneumonia
with our
ATM?
shoes on guard, they couldn't be us.
At the moment. Thank you.
Love and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me.
Well, we definitely want to make sure you feel better.
Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully.
Once again, guys, get in the chat room. Make sure you share the show.
Ready for whatever.
And we are on YouTube, and we are live right now.
Can't let you get.
Hey, Rocky, you share the show?
Focused on the recipe.
Need me to share it for you? Huh?
Yeah.
Are you on YouTube?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that would help.
All this fear and love.
It's on
You know what?
YouTube.
While we're all here, let's all like the show on YouTube.
Yeah, hey.
Let's hit the like button
You know what?
for our own show.
I think Rocky's not even subscribed.
Oh, whoa. Shots
Hey, let me do this, Rock. Let me just.
Shots.
Let me deal with this. I got it.
Hood rich copping zips, sneaker
right.
shopping at the plaza.
I got
Pin
you.
wicked, I could go Dom or a Dalai Lama. So if you got it on you like Arnold, get to the chopper.
I mean, what's the
Alright,
point of
guys.
like? What's the point of having our own show if we don't like it, right? We gotta like the page,
Got 'em mopped up when the beef real every day.
which everybody else should be doing too, liking the
I pull up to
page.
your gender reveal. He bitch made that last fade, got his gender
What's up,
reveal.
Lourdes?
Southpaw made him go southpaw. His face
Big
on
shout out to
shit.
Lourdes.
I be
Met her
trying
last
to
night.
feel. I could kill
She has a
you.
magazine.
That's what I
Lourdes,
choose
put the
to
magazine in the chat so we know what it is.
Stole when I'm feeling fear, love, and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully. Respectfully, ready for whatever, including what's next for me. Protect your energy, can't let you get next to me. Focused on the recipe, mess with me and it's rest in peace. Yeah. And it's rest in peace. Huh? All this fear, love, and war. Allegedly.
Yo, Rocky. Just copy it. It's not. I'm trying to copy it. It's not.
Copy the link.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Share.
Okay.
Let me go to your Facebook. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man Debonair right there. Amanda in Sydney, Australia, streaming you guys on the TV.
Hey.
It's no good to see you guys. It's so good to see you guys on the big screen and not on my tiny phone.
Aww.
Yeah, thank you. And you know what?
Well, use your phone to like the page.
Yes, don't forget to like the page. And I'm going to hit the button. You know what? I'm going to hit the button right now.
Let's go.
Because I'm excited. It's that kind of a day. Let's go to work. Once again, you tuned into The Real Discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, and Robin. And it is Friday, the 21st. Am I accurate in that?
The 22nd.
It is the 22nd.
Today is Earth Day.
Today is Earth Day, and shit was hectic. As a matter of fact, you know what happened in New York City? I'll tell you after I tell you about the weather. Right now, it's 65 degrees in New York, and it's mostly sunny. It's a little chilly. You got to put on a jacket. We was upstairs on the roof in Luna, and, it was cold. It was actually kind of cold.
Yeah.
I had to have my jacket on.
Not to mention, if Sydney, Australia is watching, it is the 23rd.
It is the 23rd.
It is the morning
Sydney.
show.
That is correct, because we are the morning show on that side of the planet. Big shout out to the Philippines. Big shout out to Australia. Big shout out to Thailand and all those places over there that we broadcast live to. Big shout out to all my people in Europe. It's good to see you. I'm looking at the analytics. I'm seeing where we are playing, and we're playing in a lot of places. So I'm enjoying that. It is Earth Day, and in New York City, the Earth people decided to shut down the New York Times this morning, and they wouldn't let the trucks go out. And they basically blocked the front that the trucks couldn't drive out to deliver the New York Times and other publications.
Is this a union thing?
This was a Earth Day people thing.
Wow.
They were protesting
The
that.
trees.
Yes.
The trees make the newspapers.
Yes, they did.
Stop killing the trees.
So guess what? They were there. And they stopped the
What
trucks
about
from
the
rolling
Daily
out.
News? They should.
They went for the New York Times. I guess that's what
man.
it was.
Oh, their papers are big, yeah.
Yeah. So once again, it's The Real Discussion, Rock Logic, Gary Fax, and Robin, and we're here. Word up. And it's another edition, and I'm glad to be here. First of all, big shout out to my chat room. I see, and if you're in the chat room, please say hello so I know that you're there, because I always say hello to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And Lourdes, don't forget to put your magazine in the chat room, Lourdes, so that everybody that's in the chat, they can know what your magazine is. We were talking about it last night, but I just can't remember the name because I was about 3 or 4.
Is there a website?
Casamigos, and put the website up in the chat too, also, so that we know what's going on.
IG,
IG,
everything.
yeah, put the whole thing in the chat room
Just
so
do
everybody
it.
knows.
Promote.
Yeah, come on, Lourdes. But we were at Ahmed Rodriguez's showcase. Me and Maria, we went. Big shout out to, once again, DJ Whatever, who was there. Rock Nation was there. Sweet Tea was there. She was fantastic. Wonderful host. We had a good time. We drank champagne. I smoked hookah. I was so happy I was able to smoke some hookah. And we saw some great performers. I didn't get a chance to see Debonair perform. That's who's at the studio today that we're going to talk about in the interview. And I was playing his record earlier. He's one of the records I played during the opening. And we also have his music video that we're going to play at one point today. But that's kind of the deal. That was last night.
Nice.
Oh, big news.
Let's go.
Maria Davis drove Nat Turner.
That's what's up. Yes.
It was, I was tired. I was like, I wasn't too saucy, but I was tired. You know what I'm saying? So I told Maria, I wish you could drive. And she said, I'm an excellent driver.
That's great.
She got offended, I said, oh, word? So I tossed her the keys. I said, drive. And so she got behind the wheel and she drove.
What's up.
She drove herself home and gave me a little bit of a break. So that was cool. It wasn't that I was too drunk to drive. I was just tired of driving.
Tired.
So she drove home last night. She said, "Oh, this car got a lot of power."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yes it does.
You know what I'm saying? So we did that whole thing. So big shout out to Maria. Thank you for driving me.
That's so nice.
Home last night. That was dope because I was a little bit tired. But it was a good showcase. Once again, welcome to Boardwalk Global Media, and we got a lot of shows going on this weekend. Matter of fact, we don't actually, because Claudia will be unavailable to do Me Gente Me People.
Oh no!
And we're talking about revamping the show and doing something different.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna get away from the night shift thing with that. I think we're over it. You know what I'm saying? One Night is just going to be One Night, but Claudia's show is going to turn into something a little different, I think. So she's on to something else. But we do have the One Night show this weekend. Is Al coming in for Hip Hop Boulevard?
Yes, we have Hip Hop Boulevard.
The Conversation?
Yes.
That's with me, Al Pizarro, and Ty Dre, and my man Gary Fax. There you go.
Gary Fax.
So we're going to do that 2 o'clock on Sunday. Make sure you'll tune in for that.
There's a guest that he has. Let me get her name. Hold on a second.
Nigga, you supposed to have that information before we go on the air.
Whatever, bro.
Come on, stop that bullshit.
Whatever.
He's like, whatever, bro. Whatever. You know, I'm gonna play a skit of you.
Her name, the special guest for Hip Hop Boulevard show is Lanita Jones.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. She's got a black name.
Well, what does she
What does she do? What does Lanita do?
Al text me the name, so I don't know.
Word. She's super black. She's Lanita. She's Lanita.
Like Lanita.
Like Lanita Jones.
Like Nene.
Nene Jones. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with her. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time with that one. Before we get into it, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna let some of the skits go. Let me just see what I have here. I'm not gonna play the new stuff just yet. I'm just gonna play the old stuff. So I just gotta find the old stuff. Let me just see. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get rid of that. All right. And we're going to let this go for a hot second. We'll be right back, y'all.
There you go.
Real discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, and Robin.
Global media skits where you get to see some wacky shit going on. 2001. He was sweating so much in his shoe that the perspiration wouldn't allow him to light the fuse on the airplane. Yeah, work. So the passengers they fucked him up. This motherfucker had one job. Failed the time.
And then I'm gonna fuck your mouth.
Wait a minute. Did you mix it up?
Yeah, I got them all mixed up. Hold on, I gotta get right. Hold on, I fucked up. I can't. Hold on, wait. Well, I got them all mixed up and shit. Hold on. I thought I like put it in a very specific place. I did. Okay, hold on for 1 second. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need that. Okay, there we go. All right.
This is the first edition of Failed Attack. This guy was the shoe bomber from 2001. He was sweating so much in his shoe that the perspiration wouldn't allow him to light the fuse on the airplane. So the passengers, you know what they did? They fucked him up. This motherfucker had one job. Failed attack. This next guy, I think he thought he had a better idea. Umar Farouk, or Farouk Umar, right? So in 2009 of Christmas, he boards a plane. He goes, you know what? The shoe guy didn't work out. So I'm going to do the underwear bomber, right? So I don't understand what he's doing with this thing. So he has this thing stitched into his underwear, into his crotch, right?
Was it
he has a device in, and he has to take a syringe and plug it into and push it into the device to create this chemical reaction so then that he could be the Christmas bomber, right? Because he's done it on December 25th, 2009. However, this brilliant specimen of intelligence can't get this syringe into the device so that he could, detonate the device. That was kind of the whole idea. So instead, well, he gets it kind of half in, and then he burns his leg, and his crotch starts popping with flames coming out of it. So the only thing he did was he burnt himself, and he burnt his crotch. I gotta tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I would never put an explosive device near my dick. It just doesn't make any sense. So you know what the passengers did? They fucked him up. They stripped him naked on the plane. They disgraced the man, and this was another failed attack.
And that is another edition of Failed Attacks that we do every now and again. Lourdes says, what's happening now, New York Mag? That's the name of the magazine. What's happening now, New York Mag?
What's happening now?
What's happening now? Yes, that's the magazine that Lourdes has going on.
Is there a website?
Yeah, Lourdes, if there's a website, you might want to put it in the chat because, we're starting to fill up in the room now. So it's good. So a lot of things went on this week, right, which has been amazing. One of the things that I saw was that Mike Tyson and Johnny Depp are in the news separately for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Failed attack.
You know what I'm saying? I've been following the Johnny Depp story, right? And I was a big fan of Johnny Depp. I was a big fan of Johnny Depp ever since You know, he did Blow and Edward Scissorhands and all those dope movies. You know what I'm saying? Willy Wonka. You know, he always had sort of an off style to me. So I was always a big fan of him. And then you see this dude on the stand, and I sleep with YouTube on. So I didn't even know the trial was going on, you know. And I sleep with YouTube on, and all of a sudden I hear this monotone voice just, and they're streaming the whole trial. So they're doing like 3 to 5 hours streaming. So I'm hearing this the whole time while I'm sleeping, and I wake up in the morning, and it's Johnny Depp, and he's talking about, you know, the thing that's going on with him and Amber Hunter, isn't it?
Heard.
Amber Heard.
Yes.
And they're talking about and all the. I mean, first of all, I want to tell you guys something. Don't ever think that when you send a text to somebody that shit ever goes away. It don't go away. Yo. They was pulling up texts from 2010 on this nigga. Word. They were like, and did you say da 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 da? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Then let me tell you how grimy this bitch is, right? Okay. I'm gonna put it on the line because it was grimy. The dude was going through some drunken episode, and she's recording it. And he's sounding like a shot dog. He's like, oh!
Wow.
I mean, I can understand that, though. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, as I took drugs, I kind of sounded like that, too. Did you make a recording?
Who you asking?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Was I there?
Whoever was around.
I don't think so. It would have been fun if the person who thought about it was there. Yeah.
I just say. So, and they play this thing. They play the shit, and he's like, bro. Right? I was like, oh shit. So,
I got to see that.
Oh yeah, no. They pulling up the dirt on this nigga.
Why didn't you record it and put it on the show?
I know. I need some of those parts because then he had this other shit going on, right? So he said something. He did some Rick James shit, right? So the prosecutor goes, "Is this your box?" Right? Because now they're trying to show that he does drugs, but the nigga has admitted it 1,000 times. He says, "Yeah, that's my box." He says, "Does it say JD on it?" And he goes, "Yeah, it says JD on it. Yeah." He said, "Did you put cocaine in the box? Is this your coke box?" Damn. And he goes, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would I put cocaine in the box? Because the cocaine would be all over the floor in the box, and the cocaine would be
how would he know that?
And here's the how would you know, right? And then he goes, if you're gonna have cocaine, you're gonna have to put it in some aluminum foil. Right? So I was like, all right. So then the prosecutor goes, "Are you sure about that statement?" And he goes, I would never put no cocaine in the box. He goes, "Go to the trial in London in 2019.
No way.
And read the transcript." Yeah, because it's the second trial.
Yeah.
Right? And in that trial, it says, okay, go to page 202. Yeah, right there. Mr. Depp, can you read that paragraph?
Oh, damn.
And it says, yeah, so I used to put cocaine in that.
Got him.
Oh my God!
Oh shit! I was laughing. He was like, "Yeah, I used to put cocaine in that box. That was my coke box." And
failed the test.
That shit was funny as a motherfucker. So, I feel bad for him because a lot of laundry's coming out. A lot of dirt is coming out on this guy, and I just don't think that anybody's relationship should play out in the public like that.
That's true.
I mean, if you look at poor Will Smith, with Jada, it didn't turn out well. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to turn out well. And before we were on camera, we were talking about Envy and his problem with his old lady.
Before Will Smith, there was Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
Right.
And that wasn't cool.
And that didn't turn out well either.
Oh, no.
It's just these guys living their lives out in public. And I just think that's. They got it all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a public self, but you have to have a private self too. Especially since you're actually acting as a separate entity altogether to begin with. We were talking about Hulk Hogan?
Yes, Terry, what's his name? Last name? Terry Hogan. No,
the nigga's last name ain't Hogan.
Is that Terry Hogan?
No, the nigga Hulk Hogan's name is not Terry Hogan.
No, it's Terry
Bollea.
Yeah, that's it.
Terry Bollea.
Yeah. Please talk about what we was talking about that shit.
Okay. So there was a sex tape that Hulk Hogan did some time back. Mm-hmm. It was a threesome where he and his friend were tag teaming his friend's girl, and apparently there was a videotape of this encounter with, this guy, Hulk Hogan as we know him, and the lady. So there was a magazine, an internet magazine called Gawker that was out back then.
Yeah, I know the
And Gawker ran the story about Hulk Hogan and this sexual tryst. But when they went to court, Hulk Hogan said that wasn't Hulk Hogan on that tape. That was Terry Bollea. Because Hulk Hogan is separate from Terry Bollea. And what Terry Bollea does in the bedroom is what Terry does.
It's what this Terry's business.
What Hulk does in the ring has nothing to do with what Terry did that day.
She didn't fuck Hulk Hogan. She fucked Terry.
Right. Terry was tagging it from the back.
Right.
So, and she didn't say Hulk. She said Terry. So what happened was Hulk Hogan sued Gawker.
Mm-hmm.
He won the suit.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Bankrupted Gawker, and Gawker is no longer in business now.
Fuck him.
And then Terry's wife got Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, she did take him. She took him. Yeah, that was grounds for divorce for her.
Yeah. It definitely fucked up Terry's life.
But she wound up having sex with her daughter's friend.
Yeah.
And left him for the daughter's friend.
Oh wow.
And sued him and got half of that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh
Jesus.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Come on.
So now,
She sued Terry Bollea.
I was explaining how he got away with that, right? And it's very simple. When you sign a contract, the contract says artist, right? So as an artist, you're a separate entity from yourself. You're not you. So when I sign a contract, in the contract it says the artist, right? And it could even be your name, Charles Smith, or it'll be Sticky in the Hoods or whatever your name is. But that is the artist. So you're signing a contract as a separate entity,
doing business as.
But also too, the in these contracts, the companies would also put, your image and likeness.
Of course.
Owning your image and likeness, and with Terry,
right? Terry,
with Terry, his Hulk Hogan character was owned by WWF,
right?
WWF. So technically, in arguing these suits,
yes,
you're a separate entity.
You
right?
are a separate entity.
So, Hulk Hogan is under contract to WWF,
right?
And then Terry, is the private
citizen.
So technically, you could argue.
So leaking the tape actually is a violation of not just privacy but of copyright infringement.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, she can. Yeah,
you can say that.
Technically, yeah.
Yes.
But he was operating as
Terry Bollea.
His wife got Terry and Hulk.
No, she got Terry.
She got Terry. She did not get Hulk Hogan.
She
married Terry.
Yeah, if
she didn't marry Hulk Hogan.
If she would have gotten Hulk Hogan, she would have sued the WWF.
Right.
The WWF is Hulk Hogan.
She can't divorce the WWF. She can divorce Terry.
Right. There you go. Exactly.
Which happened to be the same person who got money from Gawker.
Right. So that's kind of how that works.
Right.
Yeah, you're a separate entity. You know what I'm saying? So your money is your personal money. Yeah, it ends up being your personal money, but technically, it's like when you operate as a corporation, right? When you operate as a corporation, you're not. Your corporation is an entirely different entity from you.
That is true.
That's right.
You're a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? So when people come to sue you, they either suing you personally and can't sue the corporation,
right?
Or they're suing the corporation and can't sue you,
right? Individually.
Individually.
So let's go into that, because there's a lot of people in the news today that are celebrities who are, in trouble. Like, say for example, their image and their likeness is in trouble. Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
All right, because
who's in the news?
Well, you got Mike Tyson, right? Who's terrible. But we were talking about that was interesting. Right, and it's in cancel culture. I think that there was a thing that you guys put in the chat today, and I think it was saying that should the artist be separated?
Oh, that was
from
Jeff. Big up to Jeff.
Right, big shit up to Jeff. Right, should the artist be separated from the? Should the person be separated from the artist or from the art? Right, and I said, absolutely. I said your personal life is your personal life. If, like, for instance, R. Kelly did not do those things that he did.
It was Robert Kelly.
It was Robert Kelly. They did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Too bad he couldn't argue that in court.
He didn't have a good lawyer. R. Kelly, right? But they probably got him for Robert. They probably got him.
Oh yeah, they got Robert, aka R.
Yeah, there you go. But R. Kelly didn't do those things. Robert did those things. You know what I'm saying? Robert Kelly. In other words, he's got a personal life and he has his artist life. We don't like Robert because we don't know Robert. We don't like Robert.
And what we've heard about Robert is not cool.
And we don't like Robert.
R. Kelly, though.
But R. Kelly, we love his music. We love, we love I Believe You Can Fly. He's a great songwriter.
Yeah, but hold on.
Yeah.
But some people...
What's lyrics, though?
What?
If you look at the lyrics, it don't seem that far-fetched that his Robert life and his R. Kelly life were that different.
I mean, lyrics are interpretive.
Okay.
Right? So before you knew that about him, it didn't feel like that. Once you knew it about him, you're like, hey, that's what he meant about that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But before you, which means that it's interpretive. Because before you knew that, you didn't think that. You know what I'm saying?
Only his manager, his sister, his brothers.
His victims.
Right. McDonald's. The place where he was cruising for bruising.
They all knew those lyrics, man.
The school system.
You know what I'm saying? PS5.
Right. Fuck up. Pause, nigga.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
I think that, when it comes to these stars and their popularity,
yeah,
they have a lot of diehard fans. Mm-hmm. So, and their popularity gives them a pass,
right?
A free pass. Look at what happened with people like Woody Allen, like some of these other actors that have did the whole pedophilia,
yes,
child porn, and knowing. And the fans gave them a pass.
Right.
So sometimes you have these fans who are just so wrapped up with some of these artists and some of these celebrities that they just get a free pass. And because they're who they are, it's fine.
I don't think they get away from it anymore. That's not really happening anymore.
I think it still happens.
But here's a question. Should we then take their records off the shelf?
Yes.
Should we stop watching their movies?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that's the question.
But then if you like so if you love a certain artist and you find out this artist doesn't hold your same
then donate
views,
all the proceeds to the victims that they've affected then. Okay. No one should be paid or guaranteed an income from someone who is making money or from their likeness that is harming other people. They have employees, they have managers, they have record labels that are seeing this and they're turning a blind eye. They should donate all the proceeds to charity then.
I don't disagree with that.
However, once again, for the regular public, should that be their records get pulled off of the shelves and no one hears their music or no one sees their television shows or no one sees their paintings or any of those things? And I don't think that should happen, because here's the deal. To say that is to say no. To say that, to point that finger, is to say that nobody else does dirt.
Got it.
Right? And here's the deal. Everybody does dirt. I don't give a fuck. You just didn't get caught yet. You know what I'm saying? So no, hold on, wait, because now I'm in a space.
Go ahead, get in that space.
Should we go? JFK wasn't a good president because he was humping Marilyn Monroe, and we should strike him? Should we go Martin Luther King, who was pro-black, was humping white broads? He was humping white broads. He was having affairs. Should we go? Let's strike him from the record. Let's take his speeches away, because it's the same concept.
Okay, but I know one thing.
They were morally corrupt.
Fine. But where does it end? Hold on a second.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on a second. So we talk about these artists.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, these artists get away with it. You say, should we pull them off the shelves? I say no. We should sue the record companies that turned a blind eye.
I agree.
Right? Because they knew he was doing this. I'm sure they had people talk to him. Because a lot of people have been managed by ratchet, what do you call it? Musty artists We see them every day.
Right.
But they got a squeaky clean image, and the record company knows that they're musty and ratchet, and they still promote them anyway. The record companies who own the likeness and the name of that artist should be financially penalized. Let's do that.
I agree.
And as far as Martin Luther King is concerned and JFK, they should have the same asterisk behind their name like a lot of these baseball players who take drugs and they don't get into the Hall of Fame. Yes, I believe that they should be.
So do we pull Whitney Houston's records off?
Yes.
Because Whitney was smoking crack?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Then,
you know what?
Then you'd lose all of the industry. There'd be no party. Because once
maybe
again,
that's the only way they can fix themselves.
No, because here's the deal. The thing is this. It's not fixing anybody. Everybody, right? Everybody. No one can sit in this room and say they haven't done any dirt. Nobody in the world can sit and say they never did no dirt.
I am blessed. I don't know what you talk about. I am blessed. I am blessed.
Right? So
I'm about to crack this Hennessy open, and I'll show you.
So the whole thing is. So the whole thing is, nah, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's just go into something real quick. Okay, so let's just go into, like rap music right now.
Okay.
Now, we all know that
sucks.
black artists do not own their catalogs. As a matter of fact, you can't play any black music on your show. Guess why? You'll get a strike. Who owns it? You know who owns it.
Yeah.
Okay? Black people don't have no likeness. They don't have no ownership to any of their music. Okay? Now, when they start killing each other, right? Mm-hmm. And they're killing each other because the labels are not stopping them. They're not intervening or intercepting them. Mm-hmm. We got to look at black bodies on the news every day, behind that. Right. Who should be responsible for that? If they're telling you, they say, Sticky. They say, Sticky, I like your song, but if you get a little bit dirty and you start talking, maybe a little greasy, and you hype up the crowd.
Yeah.
It's not your responsibility anymore. It's them telling you what to do. So they should be responsible for that. If someone dies because they listen to your music.
I think every artist is a personal responsibility. That's what I think. Because I did have that kind of conversation, right? Where they said, well, why don't you do this? And I was like, nah, I can't do that because that's not what I am. You know what I'm saying? I never represented what I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I always represented what I was, even if I knew it or not. But I developed that character. The label didn't develop that character. And when they wanted me to step out of that character, I was like, nah, I can't. I as an artist, you're the artist. You're the one that creates the art. Now, at the end of the day, in the new business model that's going on, these artists do own their masters. These young kids, they own their masters. They own their records. Because in terms of the music industry has gone kaputs. You can put a record out on TikTok and do 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? You can put a record out and put it up on Spotify and go platinum. You know what I'm saying? And never actually be on a label. And you own it all, right? Because that has been the new business model since the digital age came in and it wasn't necessary. See, the record company made their money on the medium, right? In other words, they made their record on actually making the physical vinyl. That's where they made their money. And they would run you up the flagpole with that shit. The vinyl, the artwork, the whole shit, right? So once digital media came in, that now music is just in the air. Poof. You can download it, you can get it, and there's no more medium. That's what actually killed the record industry. Because nobody, everyone that stopped buying CDs, they stopped buying vinyls, there was no 45, and now you can just click and download. And Apple Music and all those sharing sites, they were the death of the music industry. But the beauty of it now, and there's a new death about to happen, by the way, because the beauty of it now is now the artist can get the lion's share of the money, right? Because they own their own publishing, they own their own masters, they own their own thing, right? And what's going to happen is there's going to be a second death, and that's for Apple Music. Because now a lot of artists are getting hip. If I'm popping on TikTok, then I might as well have a website and you could download my shit for $1 and I get the whole fucking buck. You understand what I'm saying? Like why not, right? I can get the whole $1. I ain't got to wait for iTunes, Apple Music, or Spotify to give me my money. If I'm that popular, I can direct that traffic to my website where my music is up, where my videos are at, and they could download it for $1, and I get the whole fucking dollar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the new model. That's what's going on.
Right,
so there's gonna be a second death.
Okay.
There's gonna be
I
a
was
second
gonna go
death.
somewhere else, but I like your argument.
Yeah, there's gonna be a
I
second
was
death.
talking about ownership, right?
Uh-huh.
And I want
And now I think that now also what has happened is that the middleman has been cut out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah.
in
Absolutely.
to Rock's valid points that he has
Absolutely.
said, artists can now control more of what they're doing. You don't really need a label, right?
True.
You don't really need a label if you have the right team of people,
Right.
and you do the right strategic deals.
Right.
Monday, I had dinner with a top entertainment attorney by the name of Bob Celestin, and he represents so many multi-platinum artists. And one of the things in the conversation was if I'm managing an artist and I'm able to do, let's say, a marketing deal with a company like Samsung or T-Mobile, then, why do I need to go to a label? Because then at that point,
I'm sorry. What the fuck is that?
I made the bottom just a little way.
all right, so
I just glazed the bottom.
And then his whole attitude just changed.
Like, what the fuck? Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead, man. I'm fucking around.
so
And then I'm gonna do a commercial.
all right. So when I was having the conversation with Bob Celestin Monday, it was about
Oh, Bobby T's in the room, by the way.
Bob,
yeah.
Baba T.
So,
Gee, what's up, Gee?
it's
Alright?
it's in this business model. There's really no more. There's no more middleman. So, for example, if I do a deal for Baba T with T-Mobile, T-Mobile has 40 million users in the U.S. and probably 90 million users worldwide. So, from a marketing standpoint, I have access to 90 million users on straight off the bat.
Right.
So, for a label to come to me after, it's going to be very expensive.
Right.
Right. So, so as a good manager has to understand and know how to set up these strategic deals to boost the leverage of his artists.
Right.
Everyone knows Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, if a label wanted to sign him now, they'd probably have to write $100 million check. And I'm not exaggerating.
Right.
Because he's done everything. He's done everything himself. He's had the right team of people
Yes.
around him. He had Cara Lewis as his booking agent, who was one of the top booking agents. So for artists now, this new business model is allowing them to own more.
Okay.
And then as we get into the whole NFTs with music,
Right.
that's even going to be even more lucrative for a lot of these artists.
Yeah, that's gonna be something.
So and that's going to be the next wave. And once artists catch on to that,
Yeah.
it's going to go through the roof. So the labels they're really losing
Well,
their grip now.
We have a guest we can put on and we can talk about
Absolutely, we can talk this music shit for
So,
sure. So,
Want to go to break?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to break, but let me just do my okay. Today's show is sponsored by El Jimador Tequila. All right, you see that right there? And it apparently is hand harvested. So,
Cranking it up.
Cranking it out. Cranking it out. This is Tequila Resposado. So this is a Resposado brand
Yes.
of tequila, and that is who the show's sponsored by. So if we get a little silly towards the end, you know what the fuck happened.
We
drink all this shit, nigga.
I just want to give a shout out in the chat room.
Hit the chat room,
to
buddy.
Chris Knight and Mariana Dundas
Hey.
in the chat room. So
I thought I saw LaFonda up on here.
Nah, I haven't seen LaFonda.
Oh no? Are you sure she's not here?
She might be. Let me see. LaFonda, if you're here, you can raise your hand. Throw
Oh,
your
no?
hands in the air.
Okay.
Throw your hands in the air.
Maybe-
Like you just
maybe
don't care.
So you want to put on the skit and we're gonna
Yeah. I'll play that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You know what? I'm gonna play a skit. Shh, let me see. Maybe I'll
All
play.
right, let's
Should I-
do it.
I think I'll play this one. Let me see if this works. Hold on.
This is the first
Okay, I'm
edition
gonna
of
swap out.
Global Media Skits, where you get to see some wacky shit going on. 2001, he was sweating so much in his shoe that the perspiration wouldn't allow him to light the
I'm a
fuse
worker.
on the airplane.
Yeah, worker.
So the passengers, you know what they did?
I'ma
They
make that
fucked him up.
slime.
This motherfucker had one job. Failed
I'ma
the
piss
time.
on your face. And then I'ma fart in your mouth. Yeah, and then I'ma shit on these walls, Ray. Ooh.
Hey.
Too dirty?
Yo.
Hey, I got some news, bro. Katie is no longer my girlfriend.
Oh, thank God. I hated that bitch.
What the fuck, Jeff?
I was gonna say she's not my girlfriend, man. She's my fiance.
Hi, Katie. Congrats, guys.
She said, hi, pharmacist. Could I have some arsenic, please? He said, lady, what you gonna do with that arsenic? She said, I just want to poison my husband. He said, lady, I can't give you no arsenic to poison your husband. So she reaches in her pocket, pulls out a picture, and sits it on the counter. He picked it up and looked at it. It was a picture of his wife making love to her husband. He said, oh, damn, you didn't say you had a prescription.
Boardwalk.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second. We're just getting a little set up here because we're making a change in personnel. So I'm gonna rock this video real quick.
We made it. Still standing. Don't nobody know you. Black Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far.
I'm still standing.
Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt.
It's okay.
With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface.
Big shout
When
to
you
Big
finally
B.
win in the end, it was all worth it.
Said I learned by heart, no Googles or YouTube. Stepped on color tops during recess, drinking Yoo-Hoos while passing the rock. They was passing them rocks. I was hooping, but the dudes that smoked used to hoop too. Thinking life focus up young, or that could be you. Boy had a shot, now shooting up what he used to. I played chess, moved like fresh, not what they used to. A lot of pride hid them stamps when I brought food, growing pains. This here for the have-nots, that'll have you in some knots. In order to have nots, either you part of the plot or we digging your plot. Think fast, cause what we pull up with, shaking the block. My bro fighting depression, plus sick as hell, he's sick as hell. Still getting knocked, he's sick as cells, but sick with cells. Still had guap when he got popped. He hit it well, he wished him well, then boy came home, brought another scale. The winning circle by the small as a dot, period. I keep my circle by the small as a dot. If they ain't making what you making, then they making it hot. Furthermore, I need furthermore, whatever's more than a lot. Let's go.
Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far.
I'm still standing.
Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt.
It's okay.
With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it. He ain't see the big picture, so they made him a mural. When you ballin', gotta get around the hate with the euro. Even though I'm from the city, need a place that's rural. Get the house before the whip and then grind till it's plural. If you talking big spenders, then I'm mentioning Brenda. With the last name Walker, no relation to Kimber. See, we was getting money as long as I can remember. Still spending old bucks, you know, Lou Alcindor. I used to open doors, Alicia with the keys. Bunch of people that I feed, plus I got a couple seeds. I'm so against ratting, hate it like a disease. The kids don't understand why they never seen Chuck E. Cheese. Ambition of a hustler, I wanna succeed. Living for the moment, cause nothing is guaranteed. I call it a blessing, others call it greed. I got everything I want, but I never got what I need. Playing with your life, that's a hell of a wager. You should never pay attention to gossip and stack paper. Too busy trying to get a few acres for every hater. I'm getting to it, 24/8 like the greatest Laker. Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurting. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it.
Yeah, that was that fire shit right there.
Dope shit.
We was in the studio vibing out to that, you know what I'm saying? You might have noticed that Robin has changed to my man DOA is in the building. What's up, DOA?
What's going on, people? How y'all?
Yeah, sounding good. That's right. Sounding good right now. So, first of all, big shout out to my man Brian Pingle in the house, AV8 Records. My man, he's in the house. Amanda from Sydney says, I love this song. She put up Fire, Fire, Fire. My man Baba T. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, let me know how y'all feel, y'all, because that was a joint. That was like real hip hop.
Tona Courtney.
That is real hip hop.
Tona Courtney is in the house too.
Okay, yeah, Tony. What's up, Tony? That wasn't no mumble rap shit. That wasn't those motherfucking
boom bap.
Yeah, boom bap shit.
Bro,
Boom bap.
I ain't never heard nobody have a Jada flow, and you the first one, bro.
Oh, that's dope. I appreciate it.
We'll take that. Jada flow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
We're gonna turn the camera on to Deb, man. So Deb, let's talk about it, baby. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Everything is good, man. I'm coming out of Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm in my ninth year. I just got my first deal last year, so everything is going good. Like all of the hard work is finally paying off. I got my show. My next show is going to be on the 29th with Terminology in Denver.
Oh, Term, yeah.
So
That's my man.
Pieces is coming together, man.
Nice.
Shout out to my label, Pure Artist Music.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to ask you who'd you get signed to.
Yeah, they out in Denver.
Okay.
They came. I had a show with Hot 97, with the whole Drewski and DJ Self and everybody. So I came there, did my thing. They happened to be in the building, and I got the paperwork the next day.
So it sounds like you've been grinding on this thing for a long time. So what have you been, before you got your deal, what were you doing? Who were you working with? Like, that flow didn't happen yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just get up and do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, what have you been doing all this time?
Oh, man, I was at every open mic. I mean, from Lower East Side, shoot, man, I did the Pyramid. I did, I was in the mud with it. Every open mic, I don't care what it was, and I don't care who I was in front of. I don't care if it was 20 people or 5 people. I was going hard. And 9 times out of 10, the places that I wasn't scheduled to be at and ended up getting on the mic and getting on the stage has turned out to be big opportunities for me. So I tell everybody, somebody tell you it's a Tuesday and you don't normally go out on a Tuesday, they messing up your whole vibe, take that chance because you never know what could happen.
Well, here's the deal. I'm going to tell you. What people don't know is amateurs party on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. right? The industry, we go out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right. So if it's going to happen, that's where it's going to happen. Facts. It ain't happening on those Saturday night.
That's right.
Facts. We home chilling. We don't fuck around and shit. My man Big B says, dope record. Anthony Wright, Black Door Entertainment. Hey, peoples, what's up? My man Anthony, you know what I'm saying? That tequila got his ass sweating. That's what happened. That shit is crazy. This song, Tona says, this song is a hitter, baby. She says it's a hitter. Yeah, you can see it on the screen right there, Deb. See, she write it. See, it comes right up on you. Yeah, it comes up right there. So you can see exactly what's going on. So who's doing your production? Who's making them fucking boom bap beats?
I work with various producers, a lot of them from out of town, but I do have an at-home producer by the name of Juke City Beats.
Okay.
We got a dope joint coming out with P out of the BX. That's going to be coming out probably in May. Just shot the video and everything like that. So, but I listen. I got maybe about 1,000 beats on YouTube that I just save, and then I hit them up and I try to work something out. So I'm constantly researching and looking.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yo, man. Dope shit. DOA, you got a question for Deb?
Yeah, first of all, salute to you, bro.
Let me put on DOA.
What I love about your music, you're very clear. You can understand every word that you're saying, and you're very believable. So you can tell that you speak from the soul. So how did you get started? Like, how did you, what made you wake up and say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
Oh, man. I think when I heard The Blueprint by Jay-Z, Jay-Z was, I listened to Big, but my mom, she was like, yo, he just cursing and all type of wild, foul. I don't know about that one. You could listen to Jay-Z a little bit, a little bit more slick talk, a little bit more, you know what I mean? So when I listened to Hove and went through, Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, I was like, oh man, I gotta do this. I love it. I mean, Song Cry, all of the interludes, the freestyles, all of the Hot 97, the locks, just listening to that just embedded like this fire in me. And I just started writing, but I would never do nothing with it.
Right.
I would freestyle, but I wouldn't write. And my cousin was like, yo, you playing, bro. Like, what are you doing? You playing, bro. What we doing? So when the SoundCloud came out, I started just recording myself on SoundCloud.
Okay.
I sent it to a couple people, and they was like, bro, get in the studio. Next week, got in the studio, did my first open mic, Lower East Side. I forget the spot, but it's very known.
It's by the Brooklyn Bridge. Not the Brooklyn Bridge, by the it's down on
yeah,
With 3rd Street?
I think so. They used to have lines out there.
With the New Eurekan Poets Cafe?
Yes.
That's my home. Yeah. I know about the New Eurekan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When I did an acapella up there, and these people ain't known me from a hole in the wall, and they gave me so much confidence and encouragement. I went home and I wrote like 4 or 5 songs. I was on go right after that.
Okay.
That was it. New Eurekan Cafe is what sparked.
Oh yeah, that was a joint. Yeah, that's legendary.
They still popping.
Yeah.
They've been around for years, man. A lot of people have gone.
Yeah.
So right now, you know,
very strong
because you can spit an acapella, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he could do a beat. So you know what? I want to do it right now. I want to do it right now. Right now on the show.
Live.
Right? I want to have him doing a beat, and I want you to spit a freestyle, all right?
I'm with it.
This is how we're going to do it. You want some tequila or you good?
I'm always
you good. All right, you good. All right, you good. What do you got in your tequila, by the way? What is that? What is that, orange juice or something?
I got some ginger beer with a little pineapple mango mix.
Oh, you extra.
I like to make it. I like to get on my mixologist vibe, you know. You know what I mean? But I used to do the Henny straight up, but now I gotta have a beverage now. Like
yes, sir.
All right, so let's do it. I'm gonna give it to you, DOA. Take it away, DOA and Deb. We making one right here, right now. We gonna make a hit right now. Let's go to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, please flash your seatbelts right now. We are about to witness what we've never heard before.
Yeah. Check it out. Yo. Yeah. Brooklyn, look. I got pain fueling my drive, hitters willing to ride. If you got a question, homie, why you got them by your side? Pinning dope, got them singing the rock like Plies. I'm a menace to society. Hurry up and buy. Brooklyn, I'm from the side, where they quick to give you styles. Right up on your left eye, so creep like left eye. Clout chasing at an all-time high. Look at you guys learning how to throw signs online for cold signs with all the shade. Ain't no telling who, what, where, and why. It's like they hate for sunshine. Why they fucking with the blinds? I was Captain Saberho, but now it's Hancock trick. Kill shot, dead shot. Got my head cocked, click. And for those who oppose progress within the script, when you wake up at the pearly gates is when you got the gist. I was raised with Chico sticks and Kung Fu flicks, brown bags, annihilators, and them transport strips. He was learning bar hard, you couldn't Google no shit. No opioids, just joints until that crack thing hit. Mask error, no mask error, our era was lit. This new era, too much errors, I'm pleading the fifth. Pass the baton and run the marathon, that's word on Nick. Black Bruce Wayne, I'm preordained and running this shit. Downstairs in the basement, tequila in the system. Niggas getting mad upstairs, they steady riffing. Red shirt on, I got the black hoodie booming. White steps, doing my thing, still moving. Oh.
Word up! That's crazy right there. Oh shit, we did it.
That was fire.
Word up. Go on, that shit happened right now. You know what I'm saying? It happened right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm spontaneous with this shit. You know what I mean?
Let me know if you want to do another one.
Yeah.
You gotta be open. Ain't nothing like a dope MC, man.
That shit was tight. Yeah, we got to do another one in a minute. But yeah, that's yo, man. First of all, I'm sorry I missed your performance last night. I had to go. And I talked to Lourdes and I was like, yo, you know, have him come to the show today and let's talk. You know, it was weird because I didn't have to see you perform. You know what I'm saying? We just did like, yo, what's up, yo, boom, boom. I was like, yo, we did this. Right. And I was like, he ain't one of them mumble trap niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that wasn't your vibe. So I was like, I ain't really got to be concerned. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about it. So I was cool with that. I was like, yeah, there you go. Marion Dundas is like, that shit is fire. Yeah, I know it's fire, baby. Come on, we making shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to the chat.
Salute to the chat. So I'm loving what's happening right now. I'm going to, because I didn't get, I don't think I played it right. So I'm going to play my skit. Where is it? It's here. All right, so I'm going to cut loose. Give me a minute, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Boardwalk Global Media skits, where you get to see some wacky shit going on.
I'ma work that.
Yeah, work it.
I'ma make this mine.
It's all yours.
Oh,
yeah.
I'ma piss on your face. And then I'ma fart in your mouth. Yeah, and then I'ma shit on these walls, Ray. Ooh.
Hey.
Too dirty?
Yo. Hey, I got some news, bro. Katie is no longer my girlfriend.
Oh, thank God. I hated that bitch.
What the fuck, Jeff?
I was gonna say she's not my girlfriend, man. She's my fiance.
Hi, Katie. Congrats, guys.
She said, hi, pharmacist. Could I have some arsenic, please? He said, lady, what you gonna do with that arsenic? She said, I just want to poison my husband. He said, lady, I can't give you no arsenic to poison your husband. So she reaches in her pocket, pulls out a picture, and sits it on the counter. He picked it up and looked at it. It was a picture of his wife making love to her husband. He said, oh, damn, you didn't say you had a prescription.
Boardwalk Global Media skits, where you get to see some wacky shit going on.
And we're back. Yeah, so we're doing stuff like that. So, dear, what's going on with you? DOA, man, what is happening? Where you been, brother? What's going on with you?
Nah, everything is cool, man. I'm about to host this battle rap event May 8th, and I'm heading out to Atlanta May 14th at Bullpen Battle League. My people's OTM, they got a heavy battle going out there. So I'm going to go out there and show support and do some heavy media and stuff like that. So I'm just ready to get back into my stand-up. I've been writing. I took the advice the last conversation we had, so I'm going to get back into the stand-up, man. And I'm ready for us to go to the studio so we can,
Come on, we're going to make a joint.
You know what I mean? So
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm studio ready. Listen, I had Baba T in my house on Sunday, right? That was Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
And then my manager, Tasha, right? We, from the whole Sticking the Hoods thing, she came to the house with her son, Brandon. I know Brandon since Brandon was a little guy, And I was doing a song with Baba T because I did a collaboration with Baba T on one of his joints called Make It Clap.
Right.
So him and Brandon were talking, they were vibing, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, they were like, yeah, maybe we should, get together and maybe do a song, one day, I'd like to do a collabo. And I was like, let's do one now. I was like, fuck it. I was like, we got a studio, and we got a microphone.
That's how it happens.
Let's go, right? So I said, so Baba T, I said, you got some instrumentals, And he's like, yeah, he's like, Rock, I have a lot of instrumentals, they're all there. I have about, thousands, my friend, I have lots of instrumentals. So I was like, all right, cool. So I started clicking through the instrumentals. And he was right, he had too many instrumentals. And, most of them were dope, but this one thing just stuck out to me. I don't know what it was. And matter of fact, it stuck out to me, but I just played it, right? Because what I'll do is I'll just play some shit and I'll just see how the artists react.
Right.
So I played it. And then they started reacting. They started singing lyrics and humming. And I was like, okay, this is the joint. Because this is going to be we ain't got to fight nothing. Right. We don't have to create nothing. Right. You're already humming to it and spitting little, things. I hear it coming together. So I downloaded, I put it on, I put the track on. And they get it in. They get it in.
They did it, yeah.
They sound like they've been rapping together for years.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Magic.
And they had their own, exactly. See, when what you got to understand is when you're in the studio, that shit is like catching lightning in a bottle, right? Yeah. And you can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait, right? Not in this day and age. We used to have to wait. We have to sit and write it home and then get to the studio. And that's why we used to spend so many hours in the studio, because we were trying to catch lightning in a bottle.
That's right. That's true.
You lived in the studio. You stayed in the studio for 6 months, right? 12 hours a day, because you was trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Inspiration comes. You get it. You make the record. Well, now niggas got studios in their houses.
Mm-hmm.
So we sitting there, we drinking and chilling, and it was like lightning in a bottle. Bong, right? I know Bobby T hates his vocal because there's no auto-tune on it. So I was like, all right, when you go back to Australia, put some auto-tune on it and then send it back, and then we'll finish it up. But the song came out fire.
It came out great.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. It came out. They did their thing. So big shout out to my man Chink and Bobby T. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? The song's called Off White.
Yes.
I didn't know what Off White was. I'm 55, so I was like, is it eggshell? Is it Off White? I'm like, why is Off White such a big thing? I mean, it's Off White. I felt like such a fucking old man. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. Like back in the day when you would tell your mom something, your dad something, they didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Now you became your parent.
Yes, I had that moment. Yeah. Now I'm walking around going, I don't know what this Off White shit is, but it sounds good. Right?
Meanwhile, you off.
Right. I'm way off. Right? Joke's on me, Jack. Right? Because then I'm talking to Robin. And Robin's like, you don't know what Off White is? Because she's media heavy, so she knows a lot of stuff that goes on online. Right. And I go, yeah, it's kind of like not quite a color. It's white, but it's off. It's Off White, right? It's like, no, it's an artist, and the artist died, and it's a clothing line, and he makes all this stuff. Virgil Abloh. Virgil Abloh. So, and he's the guy. He's the artist, and apparently he did art, and then he applied it to fashion and other things. He does fragrances. It's a whole thing.
Under Kanye West's fashion brand.
He what?
He worked under Kanye West.
Oh, he worked under Kanye West, yes. Under his fashion brand. Yes. Okay, yeah. So he did his thing, and his shit is mega expensive. Mm-hmm. I mean, like a sweater was like $1,200. I mean, a hoodie. I was like, is that the last hoodie you're ever going to buy? Like, I just want to know. Jeans was like $850. I'm like, do they wash themselves? Do they never wear out? Is that the last pair of jeans? Listen, I'll pay $850 if I never have to buy another pair of jeans. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ever again. $850 for life is not a bad deal.
So obviously he got it marketed towards a certain audience.
Yeah, not us. And definitely not me. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm putting on a pair of Levi's and I'm going to keep it moving. You ain't going to know the difference. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's what the song was about. The song was about the brand. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a great time, considering that they're relaunching the brand and we're coming out with this song. And now that I kind of have an idea of what the video should be, right, I'm going to gear it towards that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we shot a lot of stuff green screen. We shot it here. So I'm going to gear some of the stuff. Maybe I'll have them, like in a fashion show kind of in the green screen showing the Off-White brand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. But obviously we have to reference it because,
absolutely,
because Chinks is like, I'm dripping in the Off-White. And I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, dripping linen. Like, I didn't get it. I'm like,
dripping linen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are we dripping in Off-White? And why is that a thing?
I should explain to you. From the beginning what it was.
Yeah, I think they thought I knew. I don't know, but I was, I'm a vibe guy. All I knew was the vibe was right, the lyrics was right, the melody was right, and the track was right. And I was like, all right, cool, this is what we're gonna do. So we did that, and we had a good time, man. We recorded. So
I'm looking forward to hearing that. Can't wait to hear it.
So I'm just saying that to say, you need to come to the house, bro, so we can catch some lightning in a bottle. You know
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, word.
I'm ready.
Because we're gonna do something that you never heard before. I don't know what it's gonna be. I never know. That's the beauty of it. I never know what's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. I just go in, and then something happens, and I go, yeah, that's it. Let's do that. That's all. That's how I made Shake What Your Mama Gave You. It was like, yeah, that's it. Let's go. Come on.
Whenever you ready, I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get no darker than this. I'm ready.
We're gonna make it happen. Oh wow, there goes my sister in the room. Big shout out to Janine Smith. Look at that. Look at that. There goes Vivian Guerrero. Right. Oh wow, my sister Janine actually tuned in. She's one of those old people. I'm shocked she got into YouTube. Yeah, I'm shocked. She's
one of them old people.
Yeah, she's one of them old people. Like, she's like, what's the play button on YouTube? And you're like, the whole logo is the play button. Like, you know, she's that. She's older. So big shout out to my sister Janine. She's in the chat. So that's kind of dope. Where we at? We at 50 minutes. So I mean, we were talking about some stuff. Cause now I want to move away from the artistry. Yeah, you know, I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? I like to just talk. And we had a subject that we were talking about. What was one of them subjects, Robin, that we had? I asked Robin.
All right.
Because, you know, Gary doesn't know.
Gary knows.
Are we talking about it?
Yes. So okay.
Who?
So, hold on. So yeah, my switches. Domestic violence and how fans are able to disassociate the crime with the artist. Then there was the celebrity crimes. 38 celebrities and the shocking crimes they committed. Then Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah. Did we talk about Mike?
No.
Oh, then we're gonna have to talk about Mike.
We should talk about Mike Tyson.
Let's talk about Mike, because Mike is fucking niggas up on planes.
I saw that shit.
Oh, DJ Envy and the right, faking orgasm.
Faking orgasm for 10 years.
I mean, I gotta ask some questions about that.
His wife.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that. We can talk about the fake. First of all, big shout out to DJ Envy. He's my man, but I think once again, everybody at the table knows how I feel about sharing your public life, your personal life in public. You know what I'm saying? I think that you just shouldn't do it. It's nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? And that's the school I grew up on. Now everyone just, whatever. And his old lady, apparently, what was it, a magazine article or something she was in? And she's like, I faked all my orgasms for 10 years.
A book.
Oh, bitch wrote a book about it. It's permanent. Damn. Damn.
I mean, look, the way I look at it is like, look, if he can deal with it, that's on him. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't on it. That shit's on her. She's been faking it for 10 years, bro, and not having a conversation.
But he obviously read the book and he co-signed it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? Maybe he didn't. But, maybe he did. He might have proofread it with like... Yeah. Oh, they wrote it together? Oh, so he's a Will Smith, Jada Pinkett asshole. Got it. All right, there you go. Yeah, okay. Putting the shit in public. I just feel like... I'm like, I don't think it's any bust on him. I think it's shame on her, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would you suffer through that for 10 years? Why wouldn't you talk to him? Why wouldn't you have a conversation? Be like, listen, nigga, let's work something out. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you should be honest with your mate.
Right. You got to have the conversation.
Because she's going to be honest with somebody else.
Right. So have the conversation. So I just think I don't feel like it's like poor Envy, you know what I'm saying, per se. I think it's like poor her. I'm like, damn, like you suffered for 10 years and didn't get a nut. Like, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you go, listen, nigga.
Maybe he's not the problem.
Okay. Let's explore that. What do you mean, DOA?
I'm saying.
Let's explore that.
She's saying she didn't get off in 10 years. No disrespect to his wife. She put it out there, so it's public knowledge, right?
Yeah,
maybe he's not the problem.
Okay.
Maybe it's something, it could be a medical problem, or maybe she don't enjoy it. I don't know, but you can't just... See, my thing is this. We're living in a time where people always blaming the other for their feelings or...
DOE perspective.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I didn't make him do this. He did this and that, and I didn't get off. But what about you? You didn't even tell this man, hey, I'm not, you don't make me...
Alrighty then.
His name is DJ Envy. Envy.
Right.
Yeah.
His name speaks for itself, right?
Right.
So somewhere in the course of 10 years, he was like, he's not really satisfying me this year, and we're going to let it go by, and another year goes by, and another year goes by, and then, something wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
I think it's some book selling.
I mean, right. Sensationalism, right? Sensationalism. Because it doesn't, and I think that's the only part of the book anyone's talking about, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know anything about the rest of the fucking book. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that everyone just, and it's all over Twitter. The memes on Twitter were incredible. Robin was playing the memes earlier, and they were funny as shit.
Think about it like this, bro. They've been together for how many years?
They're childhood sweethearts.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world she could have hid that from him. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, it's not logical.
So, move on. I think it's a bunch of BS.
No, okay, cool. We'll take that.
That's my opinion.
The DOE perspective. So, next, why would you be stupid enough to antagonize Mike Tyson? I'm just saying.
Well, it speaks for us. He was drunk.
Uh huh.
I think the young man
Was he a white guy?
Yeah, he was white.
Oh, that's the first.
No, he was off white.
Oh, I like that tie-in, baby. He was off white.
He's good. He's quick.
Oh yeah, he's on it. He's like, come on, that's DOA, baby. He don't fuck around. He's right there. Yeah, he was off white.
And then after that, Mike Tyson got off.
Mike Tyson got off.
Mike Tyson sitting on a plane, mind his business. You know, I can't wait to get to my destination. I didn't have no ears in a while. And then you're just gonna just keep antagonizing him, messing with Mike. Is like, listen, man, just leave me alone. I just trying to get to my destination. I just finished having some weed because he went to the what was it, the 420? 420. So
Right.
you know he was high.
Shrooms too.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on shrooms.
They gave Mike Tyson offered the guy shrooms like on some like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
you got your picture, whatever. Here's some shrooms, like chill
Yeah,
out.
let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Now think about it. Mike is high.
Right.
Off of weed. Do you know how angry you gotta be to get up and just start ferociously just and you high? Because when you get high, you just lay back. Hey,
yo, what's up, man? He's fine, man.
That sounds about right, DOA.
And you get aggravated. This guy must have really got under his skin. And you see the guy, somebody was recording him. Mike is just sitting there with his back turned. But they didn't, I don't know if they actually showed what the guy did, because allegedly, I think he hit Mike with a bottle or something. And that's when Mike got up and
He was
flipped.
saying something about peasants. He kept saying the peasants, they're peasants, like trying to talk about like Coach or something like that. He was bugging about
Well, first of all, what was Mike doing on Coach? Let's talk about that. Like, he wasn't in first class, nothing. I'm not saying he has to be in first class.
I mean, he might not have that kind of money no more, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Or maybe he couldn't get first class. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wasn't available. He's like, you know what? I'll just take anything. I just want to go fucking home, okay? You know, like maybe like that was kind of the deal.
And
for
he
Mike.
is trying to be like regular. Like, he don't want to be looked at as a star.
Right.
Or
He's trying to be
celebrity
regular dude.
status. He's from Brooklyn. First of all, Mike is from Brooklyn.
Brownsville.
So the Brooklyn comes first.
Right.
So I think the guy got what he deserved. I'm not co-signing violence, but do not mess with Mike Tyson.
Hold on. You're absolutely right. Here's the deal. You know this nigga's resume, right? This ain't no stranger. He's got thousands of hours of footage of the carnage he's left behind in the boxing ring. You understand
The
what I'm
man
saying?
bites ears.
Right. This nigga is a real carnivore, right? He's Hannibal Lecter. Like, you know this how he gets down. And then you gonna listen, I met Mike, right? And I gotta tell you, the most intimidating motherfucker I've ever met. And it was cool. It was just like you shook his hand and you don't realize how big his fucking hand is. Like this dude's hand's like two of mine. He just went, hey man, it's nice to meet you. And I was like, and I was just looking like, and you could, his shit was so, you felt his energy just from that. Like just from you being there, you felt this like, this nigga would just fucking, you have no chance. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you in the ring with this dude. You remember you used to have that death stare.
And remember he used to do this a lot? He go like this. Remember that?
Right, yeah, with the death stare. Right? Just look at you, right? He's breaking you. I met the nigga on some happy shit and I felt broken. I was like, yo, he'll fucking kill me.
Listen, man,
I'm gonna be nice.
everybody knows not to mess with Mike Tyson.
Of course.
So
he got what he deserved.
He got what he deserved. I mean, and the funny thing is, after Mike attacked him, you saw his face, the guy's face. He was like,
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Why was he sad?
Mike Tyson beat that ass.
Big shout out to Mike. Fuck that. Kick ass.
Salute to Mike Tyson, man. Leave Mike alone. Mike hasn't been bothering nobody. He's been minding his business.
He's doing comedy.
He's likable again. He's hot, So, and this guy gets on there. He was belligerent. He was drunk.
Yeah, he was.
He ain't gonna drink no time soon, though.
Yeah, no. He sobered him up for life. Listen, he goes, I mean, just think about it. Like, that's hard, bro. Like, you get hit by this nigga. Oh. You better know about it.
Close up, too.
Yeah. Boom.
I wouldn't have bothered Mike on the video game.
Tony Courtney says, makes you think why he stepped out of the marriage. So she's talking about envy.
Envy, yeah.
Right?
Oh, well.
And I don't think he stepped out of the marriage because his wife wasn't having an orgasm. I think he just stepped out of marriage because he's at that age that you step out of your marriage. You know what I'm saying? How old is Envy? Envy's what? 30 something?
Something like that.
Yeah, he's still in that space.
Envy's in his 30s? Yeah.
Envy's not that old. Henry's not that old.
But
at
why
all.
would he step out if she's not being satisfied? You would think she would step out.
Because he's a celebrity. He's a guy. He's out there. He sees
No,
some
but she
shit he goes
said
for.
that maybe that's why he stepped out because she's not being satisfied. Shouldn't it be reversed?
Not necessarily. If he knew that, and he's like,
that's some boomerang for your ass.
right. If he knew that, then maybe that's why he did it. But once again, he's at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like he would do that. He would step. I don't think he stepped out because there was a problem in the marriage. I think he just stepped out.
Yeah.
Because he was out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. I'm just going off the question.
Off the question. Yeah.
That was kind of
weird. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not satisfied with my wife. She don't like the way I have sex, so I'm going to go somewhere else. My wife, she's out. She's going to go somewhere else.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, G.
I love it.
You said something.
Good, Gary.
You said something very interesting about I think the angle is them selling books, right?
Yes, sir.
Because him and her, they're on the cover of the book. They got this new book out. So to talk about this is going to,
shock value.
Right. And so it's going to drive people to buy the book.
Right.
So, yeah, so I'm interested to see in the next maybe week or two what the book sales are going to be like, right? Because they both had to sign off on this for the book.
Yeah.
Right? They both had to sign up. They got the check.
Yeah, they got the money.
They got the check. So I'm just saying.
I just find it strange, right? It just seems like there's a lot of topics being talked about as far as not being pleased,
but
male figures looking weak.
Some people will, but see now, but see now,
a lot of it.
But see now, it's these type of things happen for a check, right? Right. So you put your private business out there for a check.
Right.
Some people, their private business, there's no price for it.
Right.
Other people, you give them a big enough check. Hey, I'll let you into my whatever me and my wife do.
What sounds like that,
which is really messed up, though.
What sounds like their relationship is not being satisfied, as opposed to her not being satisfied.
Well,
for you to put yourself out there for a check.
But this is what I'm saying. But
what goes on in my bedroom is my bedroom.
I agree. I totally agree. But some people, it seems like with them, they're like, well, okay, if they know this is what this is, let's get a check for it.
They could have got a check a lot of ways, man.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right what they did. I'm just saying like this is what some people do. So apparently with them putting their business out there like that,
I agree.
For a check.
Yeah.
I
need
that's not what I'm doing. Fucking with
nah, we're not riding.
You gotta put the kibosh on that shit.
What the hell you talking about? They did her check.
Yeah, put the kibosh on
I
that
ain't trying
shit.
to hear that shit. Did it for a motherfucking check.
You gotta stop that. The kibosh means you gotta end that. You gotta stop. You gotta put the kibosh on that.
Yeah, we gotta pause.
Fuck that. I just said. I'm not. Listen. I'm just talking.
Salute to the chat.
Yeah, salute to the chat. You're all looking good. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the questions. Once again, just keep it coming. Just keep it coming. And guess what? Okay. So you're going to need some of this because you know what? I need some money. By the way, I'm going back to Facebook because now we're monetized on Facebook, which is amazing.
Salute to Facebook. Salute.
Yeah.
They have another name now, right? They changed the name.
Metaverse. Meta book or some shit.
It's the corporate name.
It's a corporate name.
So here's where you guys can donate. I'm going to hit the commercial.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on!
Oh shit, here we go again.
Please donate to our Cash App, Boardwalk Podcast. That's $ Boardwalk Podcast.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Boardwalk Global Media Radio.
Still.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night show. Mi gente, mi people, the conversation, and Q Nation.
Yeah, we back. So just so you'll know, I know some of y'all are on the YouTube channel, but please subscribe to Boardwalk Global Media. Hit the like button. The likes are apparently, here's the deal, y'all, just so that I'm clear on why I need y'all to do this shit, okay? The likes are important because I can monetize. The subscriptions are important. So I need you to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And every time we do a show, I need you guys to hit the like button because then that improves the algorithm. And what I'm meaning by that is I looked at the analytics this week and I saw that because of the likes and the subscriptions, that YouTube picked up the algorithm, picked us up on the algorithm, and we got they put us in front of, they did 933 impressions of the show. You know what I'm saying? So it came on like right behind somebody else's video or something like that. So that meant that we was in the stream, right? We was in the algorithm stream. Part of that is the likes. It's the likes. It's the subscriptions and it's the likes. So, you know, I know that you guys be on the show and that you're there, and I know you love the show, but you know, here's the deal. Even I hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's my show, and I'm like, let me like the shit, right? There we go.
Right, you gotta like yourself.
Yeah, you gotta like yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, Rob's like, you ain't even liking your show, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, baby, I'm gonna like the show, so I'm fucking up. All right, so I like the show. So you gotta hit the like button. So please do that, guys. It's important for us to monetize this thing. So you know, I'm not asking you for no donations. I am really. That was the sorry. Let me stop that bullshit.
Salute to the show, man.
Salute, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm asking for money. I ain't fucking around. Hold on, wait. You see that? Yeah, they Boardwalk Podcast. Yes, you can donate to Boardwalk Podcast. I'll take anything. I'll take $10, $20, $25. I don't care. The last bit of money we got went to the flyers that we made, actually, and I reinvest in the show. I don't put it in my pocket. We made flyers for Maria Davis Can't Be Silenced, and for my show, and for the Boardwalk Global Media brand. Okay. So, you know, I do that, you know, just to keep everything going and moving. I created one of those, what do you call that shit, Debonair? What's that shit called?
Scan code,
code. Yeah, QR code. Yeah. I did a QR code. So, you know, we did all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. So just knock it off, right? So what was one of them other subjects that you guys had?
I just have a question.
Please, go ahead.
Do you have any other projects that you are working on, or like as far as like any other videos or any shows coming up? Because I would like to attend because you dope.
Nah, I appreciate you.
And I got another record to play with his. I have another one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I have actually shout out to S Street Media. I'm gonna be in the Bronx tomorrow, doing this. It's a 7 Bricks concert. Cortez, Hattie Rax.
Battle rapper Cortez.
Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an interview with him. Yeah. Shout out to actually, Cortez.
I know him from my neighborhood. We used to hoop back in the day.
Yeah, Cortez.
Dope brother, dope artist, dope lyricist.
Real dope MC. Man.
Yeah. So it's like a barbarian type of night. Tomorrow night, I think it's on Westchester Ave. I'm gonna be posting a flyer. I got an album out. Okay. Yeah, I got an album out right now called Dopamine.
Where can they find it?
Everywhere, all streaming platforms, and that's like that's my baby right there. I've been pushing that. I was doing videos during the COVID, had people coming out. We was shooting Bushwick, Art Collective, all over the place, shooting videos outside 42nd Street. You know, we really like that's my project right there. That's out right now, and I got a bunch of singles on all streaming platforms as well. But Dopamine is the album, and I'm working on right now. I just handed you guys is Palpitations, and it's more geared towards like the ladies and relationships. It's bars, but with relationship content. You know what I'm saying? So I got shout out to my boy Escobar. I got a single on there where he's singing. You know, he sounded like Usher a little bit. Nice little feel for the ladies. So definitely, man, go in there and check that out.
Okay.
That's right to the shout out to Pure Artist Music. That go right to the website. I think you guys were speaking on that earlier.
Yeah.
Like that goes straight to the team. You know, we got a free couple bonus tracks on there, some free stuff for the people. Like it's definitely a good look. So that's the latest thing that I got going on right now.
That's what's up. That's hot. Yeah, we love what's happening. You know what? I'm gonna play his song because I played the video. But the other song, I actually have his song that I played at the beginning of the show, when we were just getting set up. So, yeah, I'm going to play that joint. Let me see. Yeah, Debonair. Hold on. Was that the video or no?
That's the video, yeah.
All right, so I got the other one right here.
Welcome to the bar mitzvah, huh? Yeah, all this fear, love, and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully. Respectfully, ready for whatever, including what's next for me. Protect your energy, can't let you get next to me. Focused on the recipe, mess with me and it's rest in peace. Yeah, and it's rest in peace. Huh? All this fear, love, and war, huh? Allegedly. Pardon me for curving your parties and group chats. I ain't into socializing with a booth at. I'm more focused than ever this year, true that. Boy got a new pack, like pop a brand new bag. Respectfully, not putting out trash, that's neglecting me. I treat this like the cooker when fixing. Peep the recipe, I'm in his head and I ain't say shit. That's telepathy. Went from no frills to now having to check with me. I move from every thesis like telekinesis. Hide the women and the children's aunts, uncles, and the nieces. Hustle man, most days I'm picking up the pieces. Last OG we took when they ain't feed us. My homie girl expected me formula for the fetus. Unemployment over now, so expect them with the Nina. By any means, for the means. When you see us walk a mile in my shoes on guard, they couldn't be us. All this fear, love, and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully. Respectfully, ready for whatever, including what's next for me. Protect your energy, can't let you get next to me. Focused on the recipe, mess with me and it's rest in peace. Yeah. And it's rest in peace. Huh? All this fear, love, and war. Allegedly, certified lover boy, but I could black like Donda. When I drop shit, slapping like the bro E Honda. Boy punch like bull raw, shit flyer than bullfrogs. I'm who your shorty fonda, feeding her anaconda. She love to roll my L's, blast my shit about her Mazda. Hood rich, copping zips, sneaker shopping at the plaza. My pen wicked, I could go Dom or a Dalai Lama. So if you got it on you like Arnold, get to the chopper. Forensics on the scene, and all they smelling is copper. Nobody dropped the dime, a pretty penny got him mopped up. When the beef real, everyday weapons concealed, nothing's off limits. I pull up to your gender reveal. He bitch made that last fade, got his gender reveal. Southpaw made him go southpaw, his face on chill. I be trying to build, I could kill, but even kill is what I choose to reveal. Don't sleep or get stoned when I'm feeling love and war. Allegedly, I got love for you. You cross me and you dead to me. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Last of the real ones left, homie. Respectfully. Respectfully, ready for whatever, including what's next for me. Protect your energy, can't let you get next to me. Focused on the recipe, mess with me and it's rest in peace. Yeah. And it's rest in peace. Huh? All this fear, love, and war. Allegedly. Allegedly. There's a different fight in this dog. Check my pedigree. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna commit me a crime today. I'm gonna smoke me up this, but I'm gonna pay my fare before I commit this crime. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot me some people up, motherfuckers. Oh yeah. All right, let me get my shit. Hey, nigga, where you going? Hey, come the fuck back here, help me with my fucking bags. Hey, oh wait, hold on. Whoa, hey, I'm gonna get my shit. Whoa, oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? This shit don't fucking fit. God damn. Can't commit a good crime today. Hey, bitch, I'm Frank James, bitch. Open the door. Yeah, open the fucking door. I need motherfucking help. Oh, I'm up here in my Fed. Oh, you ain't gonna get me on that technicality. Nope, you're not gonna get me on that. But what I will do is, day after tomorrow, I'll go to McDonald's and I'll call the police on myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio
Yeah.
show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night show. Mi gente, mi people. The conversation and Q Nation.
Yeah, so we back, man. I gotta tell you, also this was a big week for me because I went out like almost every night. It feels like I definitely went out Wednesday and Thursday night. I met you at the showcase. Friday night I'm here at the station, and Wednesday I was at Mad Wednesdays on Wednesday, and I saw a lot of incredible talent. I mean, it was just amazing. But a friend of mine was actually there. I've known her since she was 7 years old. Her name is Shawnee Whittington, I believe. Whittington. It's on Facebook like that. And I didn't get a chance to see her sing, but I did get a chance to kind of troll her out a little bit and like go to like her Facebook page and hear like what she's been doing. Incredible. Her voice is crazy. Like she can fucking sing. And I talked to Maria about it because what happened was she wasn't on the show. She just popped up. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't think she was going to perform because Maria had a long list that night. She had a lot of dope people that was on the show. And so I'm thinking like she's not even going to perform. So I went over and talked to her. She's like, yo, can you get me on the show? I said, no, don't worry. You'll get on the show. I said, but maybe not. I said, she got 11 people. And you'll probably fall in after everybody else that's actually, going on, which means you're probably going to perform almost in an empty room. Pretty much. You're not going to get peak time. I said, I'm leaving because I can't stay. Like, I'm tired. So I talked to Maria the next day, and she was like, she did really well. She was like, yo, she was incredible. Everybody loved her. Crowd was good. So it was nice to see somebody that I grew up with, that I lived next door to. You know what I'm saying? Literally. I met her brother. I met her brother because when I first moved to the block, you know how windows will be next to each other? I used to always look out the window, and then he'd look out the window, and then we just started talking. And that was it. As a matter of fact, I think him and my brother started talking because he's younger, and I think Frank called my brother a faggot or some shit, right? Because and you guys, they're like 7 years old, like they're kids. Yeah. So then I came out the window, and then I started talking to Frank, and it was cool. But I'm not 7. I'm 13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different.
But I didn't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? I moved on the block. I didn't have no friends. And then when I met Frank, it's how I met everybody else. Then I met his older cousin, Butchie, and Ursula, God bless the dead, Ursula, and the older people that were my age. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what's through Frank. But now, once you're, an adult, then those 3 years don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It mattered then, but not now. Mm-hmm. So it was really dope to see her, that night and to hear that she actually did well. And then I went on her YouTube page. I went on her Facebook page. And I heard, like, she's got it. Like, she's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where you been all these years? What the fuck you doing?
Right.
We could have did something. I could have made something, She's downloading YouTube beats, but she was very good. A couple of other artists that were up there. There's one she normally performs with Maria. I forgot her name. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? I don't know. But it was a good show. It was great. And and Tasha came with Brandon, and I ate the steak there, by the way.
Oh, okay.
How was it?
You know what? I gotta tell you, wasn't bad. Like it wasn't a great cut of steak, right? It wasn't it wasn't a great cut.
You broke down the cut.
Yeah, y'all know, I'm a steak nigga.
Jesus Christ.
All day. I tell you if it's a tomahawk. I tell you if it's a New York strip. I got it. Like I tell you if it's a chuck.
Person.
I'm a steak person. I tell you if it's a chuck. I'll run you down a gamut. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you why the shit tastes the way it tastes. So they didn't have. It wasn't the best cut. It was like a strip. So a strip basically is not going to have a lot of fat in it, which means it's not going to be tender, right? The fat is what makes it actually tender. You know what I'm saying? So. Right. So I ordered. I said, I asked the guy. I said, well, he said, how you like your steak? And I said, I like it rare or medium rare. I like it bloody. I like the shit to go moo. You know what I'm saying? I like a little life in my steak.
You like it bloody?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I like it. I like either rare.
Like your shirt.
Or yeah, like my blood red. Blood, right? Jeez. I like to go cut it and hear it go, oh, moo.
Jesus.
Like, I like that. I want it as close to alive as it was, right?
Look at Gary's face when you said that.
So, you know, now I realize I'm in a black establishment, right? And I also realize I'm a black person. When I say these things in steakhouses, they think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because you know how we do. Niggas love it. Well done. Y'all know how you.
I like mine
exactly.
I like it like me, black, burnt, and well done.
Right. Y'all cook the shit to fucking death, right? You kill the cow twice, right? You kill the cow twice. It's so fucking ridiculous, right? So y'all cook it until there's nothing, till there's nothing, and it's dry sometimes, right? But so I told the guy,
you crazy, man. What's wrong with you, man? He said, "Kill it till there's nothing."
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, well done. Yeah, nah.
Onions and gravy
You'll never see me do that. You'll never see me do that.
Okay.
So I told him, I said, get it rare. Now, the reason why I'll ask is because I'm asking about the quality of meat, right? Because you can't just do rare shit on cheap shit. So I was like, you know, kind of what's the quality of meat, you know? And he's like, no. He said, you could do it rare. I said, because like when you go to a restaurant, if you ask them and you say, okay, can I do rare? They'll be like, nah, we don't suggest rare. They'll suggest something else, which means that they don't feel that they have that quality of beef.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good to know.
So he was like, no, he said, you could do rare. I said, I bet. I said, let's do rare. So he brought it out and it was a steak. What the fuck was it called? But it had a sauce on it, right? It had a peppercorn sauce and some mint shit on it and all that. And the fact that the steak wasn't tender didn't matter. The sauce was fucking crazy.
Well, that sauce is right.
Oh, yeah. These French motherfuckers get down. Because apparently they're French.
You said French motherfuckers.
Yeah, these French motherfuckers get down. These French niggas is crazy, sir.
French niggas.
Yo, the sauce.
I'm going to drink to that.
And I think Rock.
Salute the French niggas.
Yeah, the French niggas. We love them motherfuckers. Because they make the sauce, man. No homo. I'm just saying. What was that? You had the chicken Milanese. What was that?
Yeah, chicken Milanese.
Yeah, and that was crazy. The sauce was crazy.
So you said chicken nigganese.
Yeah. But the sauce, chicken. She like chicken nigganese. It was that shit, and it was dope. Chicken nigganese is fried, right? That's what makes it chicken nigganese, right? You know, when it's French, it's kind of baked in a breadcrumb, right? Yeah. Beautiful.
You ever put ketchup on your steak?
No, hell no. Why would it? What? You never put ketchup on the steak. That's a hamburger.
Yeah, well.
Right? If you put ketchup on the steak. Right, if you put ketchup on the steak, that's a hamburger. Right?
I mean, like, what is... I just asked the question. I didn't say I did it. I didn't say I did it, but I've done it.
No, listen.
But I didn't do it, but I did.
I'm not being judgmental. Listen, I barely put fucking, what do you call it on the motherfucker?
What?
A1? What's that shit? Yeah, I barely put A1.
That's like the cousin of ketchup.
Yeah. And
so A1, right?
I don't do that.
No? That's ghetto?
No, I don't do A1. I might, listen, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do what's this here sauce? That's steak sauce. What? A1 is ketchup sauce.
You're right.
Thank you for the light, and we got a new subscriber. What's up, Oscar Beha? Thank you, Oscar. Yeah. What?
A1 is you said it's ketchup sauce?
Word. Yeah. A1 is just fucking brown ketchup.
So what about Gravy Man? Remember Gravy Master?
Yeah, Gravy Master's Gravy Master. That's dope. I use Gravy Master. It's concentrated gravy, and you mix it
That's
up.
like A1's uncle.
Right. No, because Gravy Master doesn't have the ketchup aspect. Like A1, actually, one of the ingredients I think is ketchup. Like that's why it kind of has a sweet sort of a thing to it.
Oh.
Right? But what's this here sauce? Now we're talking. Now we want to talk sauce. Okay, we're talking sauce now. I feel like I should be doing a commercial now.
We should, you know what you should do one day? Like, stop at different restaurants and test out the steaks.
Oh yeah.
Like take the show on the road, and just do it.
Yeah, just do it on the road.
Yeah.
We did. We actually ate at a place about a year ago, I think it was now. We went to Night Kitchen, and this was a Robin thing.
Yeah.
And she knew the chef. It was Chef Aaron, and we had a private kitchen for like 2 hours.
That's what's up.
And he just did everything. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I'll play. I actually have the video here. I'll play it. But what's that steak sauce? What's this here sauce? It's real steak sauce.
How you pronounce it?
what's this year?
What's this year?
Yeah, like what's this here?
Oh, what's this here?
Yeah.
What's this year?
So what's this year?
So
Right,
what
with the sheer.
We need to come up with some. What the fuck is this?
What's this year?
What's this year?
Yeah, what's this year?
What's this year? What's this year? What's this year?
Yeah, what's this
Right?
year?
It was named because that's how the black slaves used to pronounce it. They was like, what's this here? What's this here? What's this here? So they called it what's this
So
here?
they bougie that. What's this here?
Yeah, that's what happened. It was a black slave thing. So here's the video of us eating at this joint called Night Kitchen. And what was it? It was we did that in 21 or 20? Right. Wait. This is 22. We did it in 20, I think.
No, I think it was 20.
Yeah.
COVID hit.
I think
we
it was
didn't.
Outside, it was early.
I think it was 20.
Oh, it was early 21.
Yeah, COVID. You know.
I thought it was like November.
No, let me see.
Yeah, check it out. But I'm gonna play it because we did this and it was so fucking dope. Here it is.
The real discussion right now, the Rock Logic is at a private dining experience.
So this meal is inspired by the thing we pulled out of the garden this year. This summer.
From Seth's garden?
Yeah, from Seth's garden.
Okay.
Oh wow. Listen, first of all, I'm a carnivore, and I can tell you, I never would have eaten the squash. I never would have eaten the squash. The squash was incredible.
It's based on those aromas and those smells.
Tomato
So in a place like, and these are, thank God I got them because
I'm gonna let Gary describe it. You know what to describe it?
Gary, you funny man.
We have a striped bass that is roasted with a saffron, I believe, and some sort of other vegetable.
Now I gotta say something.
Yeah.
Very professional.
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck is up with the music? I see what you try to do though. You try to, they try to, you know, they try to, that was smooth, you know.
I'll just
elevator music, you know. I see what you was trying.
That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to play a little elevator music, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of make it cool. I wasn't trying to make a hip hop video.
That would have been crazy. They had like a big, muffin your fool, and the elegance of the, you know.
You know what I'm saying? It was that kind of night, you know what I'm saying? And we went out, you know what I'm saying? Robin paid for everybody. She's like, listen, I'm gonna take you guys to an experience. You're gonna love this shit. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? When we got there, so I got there early. Me and Rocky got there early. And as soon as we went there, they were like, you're here for Robin? And I was like, how the fuck do you know? Right? Because now I'm confused, right? I'm like, because I didn't say anything. We just walked up, we knocked on the door, and they were like, you're here for Robin. So I was like, this is weird, right? Because I'm thinking we're going to a restaurant. We go downstairs to a basement. And we have drinks, and we're not paying for drinks, and we good. You know, we gravy, right? And they say, okay, you can come upstairs now. And then we come upstairs, and there's nobody there. It's just me and Rocky and Gary.
That's what's up.
And then Robin comes in. That's when you see her go, ah! And she's hugging the guy. And then that was it. It was us four for 2 hours.
Man.
15 courses.
Great experience, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy.
I want to try that at White Castles, man.
Yeah. 15 courses of White Castles.
2 hours.
Do you know where you're...
Get him out of here, man.
Pickles.
I'm trying to chill, man.
What? Do you know what your spleen will look like after 15 hours of White Castle?
I went to White Castle and shit out the receipt. I was like, oh shit.
Watch the camera, deal.
Got a receipt getting
Watch
my
the camera
ass.
on.
How you shit the receipt out?
Oh, Gary, you gotta shift the camera on.
You ever shit the receipt out? You ever shit the receipt?
And bring it down. Down. There you go. Too much down.
Have that jazzy music like White Castle.
A little bit up. Up. Yeah, I would. Okay, Gary, it's not working out. Oh no. The cord came out. You gotta put your cord in.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No. It's true. What are you talking about? I had White Castle the other day.
No, but show up and just have like a dining.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Yeah. No. Listen, I had White Castle the other day, bro. I love White Castle. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna act like that I don't like this shit.
They call that shit a milk shit. That's a milk still. That shit does not move at all.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. Here's what I've come. Don't eat the onions. Just get the White Castle without the onions, and you'll be fine.
No, stop.
What do you know about it? You fucking eat horrible. What?
Don't mess up the hamburger, damn it.
Nah, see, he eats horrible. He's like, he's gonna eat the onions anyway.
Oh.
Listen, don't eat the onions, and you will be okay.
I want to be hurt. I want to eat and hurt.
That's all.
You want something fucked up.
I want to blow that shit up.
Like kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? Oh shit! He's on a Wu-Tang record. So go ahead, DOA. Go ahead. Go ahead, just say some shit. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
So I masturbated early this morning.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Great.
Big shout out to the jerk off.
I had a cigarette and everything.
You're like,
no, but you know what's good about masturbating? You can make love to anybody you want. And it's safe.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about getting diseases and shit. You can just fuck anybody in your mind. I've been fucking Lisa Ray for 15 years. That's my boo with these 5 fingers.
This is Wow. Do you do the beatbox when you masturbate? I don't know.
I'll try when I get home. Because I don't satisfy myself. So I'm going to write a book about it.
There you go. You're like.
My girl's off white, so I can't.
Get him out of here.
Why is this guy here right now? He's like, my girl is awful.
She's alabaster, so it's not going to work out. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Now, salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure, please press that like button. Mm-hmm. Please. Even if you don't like us, press like anyway.
You got an IG page or anything to promote?
Who, me? Oh, well, salute to Grit City Battle League. You can subscribe to their channel. Salute to Cortez. We talked about Cortez. Salute to like all the battle rappers. Bullpen Battle Lead. We have a lot of up and coming battle artists coming up in the game, man. That needs to be heard. You know what I mean? You can also follow me on IG called The Control Room. You know what I mean? I've been interviewing artists myself and comedians and what have you. I got something called Battle Rap Corner. I do each and every Sunday from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
I don't want to put you on hold, but
yes, sir.
You see how we look like the Run DMC album cover, right? The second album, where it's just the top of our fucking heads.
Yeah, I see it.
Can you fix that, Gary? Thank you. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. If you run my kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop rocking until I retire. All right, Gary, now you're all fucked up. Come on. Like, really? Like, are you even looking? Like, the shit's on the floor. Like, angle up.
You know what?
No, you don't need the lens, nigga. What are you doing?
Let's kick a freestyle real quick.
Listen, yeah, do a freestyle. While please, Rocky, please help me. My man is bugging.
Trying to fix the can.
All right, good.
Drinking tequila, man. We going ham. Take what your mama gave you, then take what your mama gave you and do some bad behavior. You could call me a savior. I'm from Brooklyn, sitting on the stoop, eating, chilling like it's crooked.
Too much.
Tequila, Hennessy on the table, believing in myths and fables with no cable. It's Wi-Fi, Spectrum. I ain't paying the bill. There's 4 green down the block, left to Clinton Hill. Yeah, we got it right. Sticks in the poles, chilling with your chick, and we got all the control. He say he going White Castle. What a hassle. I'm on the beach like David Hassel. Get up off. It's off-white or call me beige. I'm in the crib with your chick. She look like Stella and burning sage. I need a whole lot of limping. She teabagging. I ain't doing simping. Maybe Jordan. I can never be. and that was off the dome, though. Cranium, half man, half amazing them. With the vibrating them, with staining them, I'm putting pain. Not gonna stop cause I'm insane. They gassed up, high off octane, I'm putting pain. On cue with the code. I cop back, go reload, then explode. Yeah, dog, I'm nice with the keys. He say he got keys, but he probably a custodian. This ain't child's play, this is not Nickelodeon. Yeah, he caught that fast with it. I got cognac on me too, and a flask with it. I do a robbery, I ain't got no mask with it. Wildin' nowadays, niggas catching strays. Niggas doing anything just for the J's. Balenciagas, a Prada, whatever you got. I got the whole enchilada. Big chips like Eric Estrada.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's it. That's it. We're gonna copyright that shit. You YouTube motherfuckers, y'all can't use it. That shit is owned by motherfucking Debonair and motherfucking DOA. That's the deal. Because I know y'all niggas don't want to bite it. Everyone's gonna get a human beatbox on this show now. I'm just letting you know. Because we're the first.
Salute.
We're the first podcast to actually have a human beatbox.
That's right.
on it.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
really?
We are.
Oh yeah. No, trust me. Nobody's doing it.
Nobody does it.
Nobody's doing it. I'm telling you. Boardwalk Open Me's the first.
Wow.
I'm an innovator, right? That's my problem. My biggest problem is I'm an innovator.
That's
right?
what's up.
I do it first.
No doubt.
And everyone bites, right?
Yeah.
So just watch. Next year, everyone's going to have a human beatbox. Dougie's going to get a job. Like he's going to be back.
Salute to Dougie Fresh.
But no one... Oh my God! Oh my God! I love that. There you go. Yeah, everyone's gonna want one. Nah, everybody's gonna want a human beatbox. I'm just telling you the truth. And then no one's gonna give me credit. They're gonna be like, cause I'll be like, I'll have to go on other shows and be like, you know, cause the way I do it now, right, is I have to tell everybody that I'm the father of the hype man. Right. Everybody that came after me, you know, like I'm like if
break that down.
If Kool Herc is the godfather of hip hop, right, then I'm the godfather of the hype man. Right?
Break it down.
And that is before me, Little John and Scoop and DJ Kool didn't exist. Right? Shake What Your Mama Gave You, that record was the first. Now, here's where I love to argue history, right? They were like, well, you know, Flavor Flav was a hype man, and yes, he was. There's no doubt about it. But Flav didn't really. He was inserted into a structure, right? I was the first that was outside of the structure, right? Okay. That didn't rap, right? Didn't rap. I just made these phrases that went over and over again. That's it. Right. And then that is what gave birth to Scoop and Little John and DJ Kool and all those records. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the godfather of that shit. You know what I mean? Like that is because it didn't exist before me. It didn't exist.
Wow, tell it.
And that's the truth. You know, they associate Shake What Your Mama Gave You with Doodle Brown, but Doodle Brown's a rap record. They're rapping on it.
Right. But you know what?
I said 6 words.
But you know what? Let me tell you what you just said. What they did, you started something and they kind of remixed it in a sense, and it became something else. That's what makes you the godfather.
Yeah, of course. Because
being a hype man actually became a song.
Correct.
Shake What Your Mama Gave You, right?
Became
Doodle
a song.
Brown.
Right.
Doodle Brown.
Doodle Brown was right, but Doodle Brown, they rapped on that, right?
Right.
What happened was you had like Kool who came up with one line, "Let me clear my throat. Yep. Come on," right? And
so what you did was you took something and made it into a song. Like you made it be cool
to do that.
Become a song.
Yes.
So salute to you.
Yes, absolutely. That's how it went down.
That's game changing. That's game changing.
So I'm just saying that's just awesome beatbox talent. Absolutely. Thank you, Mariana Dundas. Makes you think why he stopped. Okay, right. There you go. Yeah, Marian loved the beatbox, by the way. She loved it. She loved it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you got to remember, what time is it now? I'm at, what's my hour? My hour is 9. I'm at 9:40, right?
What time do you end?
Which means I'm at 9:40 a.m. in the other side of the world.
Yeah.
So some people are going to work on Saturday. They got to work Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? Once again, big shout out to the Philippines, big shout out to Australia, big shout out to Thailand, big shout out to Hong Kong and China and all those places that you guys all tune in and you'll listen to the show. based on the fact that I've been to all of those places. So, I have relationships there. Big shout out to Europe. You guys are in the middle of the night right now. You're at the 3 in the morning type shit right now. That's what's going on. Big shout out to my man DJ Daddy K out of Belgium. Big shout out to my man DJ R1 out of France and Morocco, and DJ Twin Killer out of Morocco, and all those guys that also support the show, and they share it amongst their people. That's what's dope. Listen, guys.
Before you close out, I just want to give a birthday shout out.
Hold on, let me put the camera on you because it's not right if we don't do that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Before we close out, I want to give a birthday shout out to Ronnie Wright, celebrity photographer.
What, my nigga Ronnie Wright?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. Where's he at? Hold on, man. Let me tell you how this shit fucking works. You motherfuckers are sitting with the wrong nigga. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
And I want to say
He said my nigga Ronnie Wright.
We want to send our condolences to Kwame and Michael Grayson, K Slay's brother.
Yes, sir.
We lost an icon, a
Rest
DJ
in peace.
icon,
Rest in
early
peace
this
to
week.
DJ K Slay.
DJ K Slay. And
Rest in
actually, his service is Sunday at the Apollo Theater.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I think it's a viewing, though. I don't think it's actually his service.
He fought a good fight.
Listen. First of all, big shout out to him, and I'm a nigga that keeps it real, right? And the twins and the K Slay did not have the best relationship. And I'm gonna say this shit square. Listen, fuck that. Listen, they wanted to come on the show. They wanted to bash the dude, and I know K Slay. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, we can't do that. I'm like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? He was there when I made Shake What Your Mama Gave You. He was like fresh out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And he was with Frankie. And that's how I met him, and we was cool. You know what I'm saying? We've been cool ever since. And he supported my music. So, and they were like, oh man, he's not this, he's not that. So I'm just saying, like, fuck them crocodile tears. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you don't treat me right in life, don't fuck with me in death.
I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till I'm dead to get it right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't treat me right when I'm alive, then don't come to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to come, be real. Be like, you know what? This nigga was a fucked up nigga, and I don't like his ass. And, like, let's keep it real to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Oh man, you fucking you. I love that nigga, man. And you ain't really do that. Come on, man. Like, don't do that. I know people that do that, and I'm sorry. I just despise the behavior. I think and maybe it's because people don't have insight, right? I have insight. And my insight is this, and I'll put the camera on me, right? My insight is this. I got to treat you right during life, right? So I treat everybody right. That's the deal. Because I'm very aware what it means to not be able to say goodbye. I'm very aware what it means not to be able to correct some shit you did with somebody, right? And you might have thought you was 100% right. Nigga, I'm 1,000,000%, fuck that, and no. And then the nigga dropped that, and you're like, huh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I wasn't so right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So, I know what that means. And so I'm very mindful on how I treat people. You know what I'm saying? I don't make enemies. Listen, if you're my enemy, you fucked up. Like, you really just did some shit. Like, you just made me just so.
True Capricorn.
Yeah. You must have really just wilded out. Where I'm like,
That's
yo,
how
dude,
we
like
That's
you
how we
defecated on my head or something wild. Like, I was laying down and you put shit on my head, and now you're just never gonna be my friend. Like, it would have to be something really ridiculous. But so them dudes, and I'm not calling them out, right? I like being able to do my show, but I also like being able to tell the truth about things. And the truth of that matter was they wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't cool. They didn't have the best relationship, and they wanted to talk a bunch of shit about the nigga, and I was like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to K Slay. We gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? You was a dope dude. You was a real dude, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to miss you for sure, and you're part of my history and a lot of artists that were coming up. So at the moment, let's see what we can do here. Hold on. I'm trying to create magic. I'm doing lightning in a bottle right now. It's not the drinking kind.
Nah, Ronnie don't drink.
That's what I'm saying. He probably going like, Sticky calling me? Yeah, you know. Is this home phone?
You would have picked up by now.
Yeah.
Please leave your message
you
for
go.
92935841127.
Sorry about that, Ronnie. I just gave your number out over the air. Okay. Yo, Ronnie, I'm sorry. Yo, what's up? Yo, Ronnie, what's good? Man, happy birthday. I was on the show and I wanted to give you a call and just wish you a happy birthday. Gary is here with me and he made me aware that today is your birthday.
It was last Friday.
It was last Friday.
Yeah.
All right, last Friday's your birthday. Thank you, Gary. And I just wanted to call you and wish you a happy birthday. Brother, give me a call back, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Damn. I know I was going to spell the fucking number out. I should have hit the mute button. I didn't. Oops.
It happens.
Nobody cares. We all right. He started getting weird phone calls. He's going to call me. Yo, Stick, man, you fucked my number up, man. I'll be like, damn. Well, listen, y'all. It has been a great show. I had a great time today. Big shout out to Debonair, who was our special guest.
Very dope MC.
You know what I'm saying? Fantastic performer. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to DOA. I'm glad you came through.
Thank you, sir.
You know, incredible talent. You know, human beatbox, rapper, comedy guy. Very funny comedy guy. You know what I'm saying? Robin's here in the house. She's like, I'm going to get my seat up today, which was awesome. That is a rarity.
Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it.
Rocky's over there in the corner sleeping. He's knocked out. Nah, and he's like, I'm good, nigga. Just give me some chicken. And I'll see you guys next week. Obviously, you know, I don't know what the fucking topic's going to be, so it doesn't matter. But I'll see you next week. I think we're going to have another artist on. My man, Brody. He's another artist. I think he's out of the Bronx, I think.
Okay.
His girlfriend or his wife, Samantha, works with me at the CPR company that I work at. And we were having a conversation. I'll go through the story real quick. We were having a conversation. I'm sitting there talking. Now, she's known me like 6 years, right? And you talk about a motherfucker that compartmentalize shit, right? I teach CPR. I do that and other things, but people don't know that I do this. They don't know. So for 6 years, you know, we never really had a music conversation.
Wow.
You know, she seen me DJ a couple of parties or whatever, but nothing because, you know, the company would be like, yo, we're having a Christmas party. Can you DJ? We're having it's Lenny's birthday. Can you DJ? Oh, yeah, I'll DJ, right? But we never had a real music conversation. So last Monday or Tuesday, I'm in the office and she's signing in students and we just started having a music conversation. And I was like, yeah, I made some music too. You know, she was talking about the boyfriend a little bit. And I was like, I made some music, you know. And I said, you know my records. I'm sure. Like, if I play my records, you know them. You fucked with them. So I put the video on. She sees the video. She's like, that's you? Oh, wait, that's you? That's the song? What? And then we had this whole musical explosion then. You know what I'm saying? And then I took it through the gamut. I was like, this is me here. This is me there. This is my record. That's my record. And then she started showing me her boyfriend's material. Let me tell you something. This shit was dope. Like, the record was dope. The video was dope. He had all those slingshot cars in his video. And then they had the big booty bitches in the video. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was like, well, where'd you get the big booty bitches? Like, well, and she's like, I got them on Instagram. I go on Instagram. I was like, what, you just type in big booty bitches for sale? Like, big booty bitches for video? Like, I don't know.
Big booty bitches for sale. And make sure they're off-white.
And make sure they're off-white big booty bitches? I don't know. Like, there was a whole lot of big booty bitches, or the editing was incredible. It was one big booty bitch. But it was dope, right? So then we just started chopping it up. And so I was like, well, I do a podcast, you know, because I'm like an onion, right? There's layers to me. And she's like, really? I said, yes. Yeah. So I showed a podcast. And I said, you know, it'd be dope if your boyfriend would come on the podcast and we could chop it up and talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah. So she calls him up on the phone and she's like, listen, you're never going to guess who's here. I've known this guy 6 years.
and look, right? And she's got me on FaceTime. Hey, man, shake with your mom again. Oh, my God, look. Right? So I'm having a laugh about it. And she's like, now I got to call my mom because my mom loves that record. You know what I'm saying? And we did like the whole thing, which I enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? It's cool when that happens, when you get that acknowledgement, because then you know how you've affected people. And so I suggested that he come on the show. You know what I'm saying? We was going to do this Friday, and I'm kind of glad it didn't work out really because Deb came. You know what I'm saying? I had invited him first, but me and him, we didn't talk during the week. So he was like, he thought that I wasn't going to do it. So I called today. I was like, yo, you coming? And he's like, oh, well, we didn't really talk. So I didn't think he was going to do it. I'm like, all right, so we're going to set up for next week. So he'll come next Friday. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But Deb came today. Everything's all good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out with Deb's video. We're going to play that out. And we will see you next week at 7 o'clock or 7-ish. All right? That's kind of what we do. 7-ish. Nah, because if I come in late, you'll know what happens, man. You'll know the deal. I got to go upstairs to the bar. Got to get it. If I get there at 6:30, I'm going to get a drink. I know I should come early. I know. I apologize. But that's just me. I'm just saying. So I'll see you all next week. My man Deb, YouTube. I guess that wasn't it. Hold on. Here it is. Oh, it's the one that says browser. Duh. Here we go.
Made it. Still standing. Don't nobody know you. Black Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. I'm still standing. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt. It's okay. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. Yeah. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it.
Said I learned by heart, no Googles or YouTube. Stepped on color tops during recess, drinking Yoo-Hoos while passing the rock. They was passing them rocks. I was hooping, but the dudes that smoked used to hoop too. Thinking life focus up young, or that could be you. Boy had a shot, now shooting up what he used to. I played chess, moved like fresh, not what they used to. A lot of pride hid them stamps when I brought food, growing pains. This here for the have-nots, that'll have you in some knots. In order to have nots, either you part of the plot or we digging your plot. Think fast, cause what we pull up with, shaking the block. My bro fighting depression, plus sick as hell, he's sick as hell. Still getting knocked, he's sick as cells, but sick with cells. Still had guap when he got popped. He hit it well, we wished him well, then boy came home, brought another scale. The winning circle by the small as a dot, period. I keep my circle by the small as a dot. If they ain't making what you making, then they making it hot. Furthermore, I need furthermore, whatever's more than a lot. Let's go.
Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. I'm still standing. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt. It's okay. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it. He ain't see the big picture, so they made him a mural. When you ballin', gotta get around the hate with the euro. Even though I'm from the city, need a place that's rural. Get the house before the whip and then grind till it's plural. If you talking big spenders, then I'm mentioning Brenda. With the last name Walker, no relation to Kimber. See, we was getting money as long as I can remember. Still spending old bucks, you know, Lou Alcindor. I used to open doors, Alicia with the keys. Bunch of people that I feed, plus I got a couple seeds. I'm so against ratting, hate it like a disease. The kids don't understand why they never seen Chuck E. Cheese. Ambition of a hustler, I wanna succeed. Living for the moment, cause nothing is guaranteed. I call it a blessing, others call it greed. I got everything I want, but I never got what I need. Playing with your life, that's a hell of a wager. You should never pay attention to gossip and stack paper. Too busy trying to get a few acres for every hater. I'm getting to it, 24/8 like the greatest Laker. Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurting. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it.